morning, students. Today we are going to study about the topic stars and the solar system. Last class we discussed about star, right? Today we are going to study about what? Solar system. Okay, take page number 225. Okay, take page number 225. The topic name is solar system. Okay. The sun and the celestial bodies which revolve around it form what? Solar system. The sun and the celestial bodies which revolve around the solar system is called what? Revolve around it is called what? Solar system. What are celestial bodies? Star, planets, the moon and many other objects in the sky are called what? Celestial object. Last class we discussed about that, right? So, the sun and the celestial bodies which revolve around it form what? Solar system. See the picture? It is a solar system. Okay. It consists of what? Large numbers of bodies such as planets, comets, asteroids and meteors. Okay. The gravitational attraction between the sun and these objects keeps them revolving around it. Okay, because of gravitational attraction, sun and these objects keep revolving around the earth. Okay, the sun and the celestial bodies which revolve around it to form what? Solar system. It consists of what? Large number of bodies such as planets, comets and asteroids and meteors. Okay, meteors. The gravitational attraction between the sun and these objects keeps what? Revolving around it because of gravitational attraction. The earth, as you know, also revolves around the sun. That we already know, right? Then earth is also what? A member of solar system. Okay, see the picture. Earth is also a member of solar system. And there are 7 other planets that revolve around the sun. What are they? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay. What are the planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay. Then first we study about the planets. Okay. First one is the sun. First we study about sun. Okay. Sun is the nearest star from us. Okay. Sun is the nearest star from us. Okay. All of them see sun, right? It is the nearest star. Only we are seeing sun, only we are seeing, right? Because it is the nearest star. It is continuously emitting huge amount of heat and light. While we stand in the sun, what happened? Our body becomes very heat. Likewise, it gives what? Light also. Okay, so it is emitting what? Huge amount of light and heat. The sun is the source of almost all energy on the earth. Okay, sun is the source of almost all energy on the earth. The sun is the main source of heat and light for all the planet. Sun gives what? Heat and light for all the planets. It's the main source. Then about planet. Okay. The planet look like what? Stars. Okay. But they do not have light of their own. So, they reflect the sunlight that falls on them. Okay. A planet is like a star. It looks like a star, but they do not have what? Light of their own. So, they merely use what? The sunlight falls on them. Okay. The simplest method of identifying planets from star is that star twinkle. Okay. Whereas planets do not. Okay. The simplest method of identifying planets from stars will twinkle, but planets do not. Okay. Also, the planet keep changing their position with the respect to the stars. Okay. Planet may change the position, but it not twinkle. Okay. The planet has what? Definite path in which it revolves around the sun. This path is called what? Orbit. Okay. The planet has what? A definite path because it's revolving around the sun in that path. Okay. That path is called what? Orbit. The time taken by the planet to complete one revolution is called what? Period of revolution. Okay. The time taken to the planet to complete one revolution is called what? Period of revolution. The period of revolution increases as the distance of planet increases from the sun. Okay. The period of revolution increases is based on what? Distance of the planet increases from the sun. Okay. Based on the distance only, the period of revolution also increases. Then, revolving around the sun, a planet also rotate on its own axis like a top. Okay. Then, the time taken by the planet to complete one rotation is called what? Period of rotation. Okay. The time taken by a planet to one rotation is called what? Period of rotation. The time taken by a planet to complete one revolution is called what? Period of revolution. The time taken by a planet to complete one rotation is called what? Period of rotation. Then some planets are known as what? Moon, satellite revolve around them. Okay. Any celestial bodies revolving around another celestial body is called what? Satellite. Okay. Any celestial bodies revolving around another celestial body is called what? Satellite. The earth can be said to be a satellite of the sun. Okay. The earth can be said to be what? Satellite of the sun. Though generally we call it as what? Planet of the sun. Okay. The earth can be said to be what? Satellite of the sun. Though generally we call it as what? Planet of the sun. Okay. Then satellite for the bodies revolving around planet. Moon is a satellite of the earth. Okay. Earth can be said to be what? Satellite of the sun. Though we call planet of the sun Earth. Okay. We call Earth as a planet of the sun. Then satellite for the bodies revolving around planets. Moon is a satellite of the earth. Okay. Nowadays there are many man-made satellites revolving around the earth. These are called what? Artificial satellites. Okay. It is an artificial satellite. Okay. Then if any celestial body revolving around another celestial body is called what? Satellite. Here there are artificial satellites also. It is made of what? Men. Okay. Men only made many satellites. So we are calling it as man-made satellite or artificial satellite. Then about Mercury. Okay. Buddha. The planet Mercury is nearest to the sun. See the picture, ma? 225. A planet Mercury is nearest to the sun. It is a smallest planet. See the picture. While seeing the picture, okay, it is a smallest planet of the solar system. Because Mercury is very close to the sun, it is very difficult to observe. It is most of the time it is hidden in the glare of the sun because sun is of very bright light, right? So it is very glare of the sun. It is hidden. It is because of the brightness of the sun. Okay, it is very glare of the sun. It is hidden in the glare of the sun. So it can be observed just before sunrise. Okay, or just after sunset only it is visible. Then near the horizon. So it is visible only at the place where trees or building do not abstract. Okay. The view of the horizon, Mercury has no satellite of its own. Okay. The view of horizon, Mercury has what? No satellite of its own. Then about Venus. Shukra. Okay. Venus. The name is Shukra. Venus is the Earth nearest planet and also neighbor planet. Okay. It is the brightest planet in the night sky. Okay. It is the brightest planet in the night sky. Sometimes Venus appear in the eastern sky before sunrise. Sometimes it appear in the western sky just after sunset. While sunrise it appear in eastern sky, where sunset it appear in what? Western sky. Okay. It is often called what? Morning or an evening star. Okay, we call it as what? Morning or evening star, but although it is not a star, we are calling. Okay, then it rotates from east to west, while the earth rotates from west to east. Okay, it rotates from east to west. Venus rotates from east to west, but earth rotates from west to east. Okay, then about earth. We all know about earth, yes, right? The Earth is the only planet in the solar system on which life is known to exist. We are living in Earth, right? So, on which life is known as what? To exist. Some special environmental condition are responsible for the existence and continuation of life on the Earth. These includes just the right distance from the sun so that it has what? Right temperature range, the presence of water and also suitable atmosphere and we call it as what? Blanket of ozone. Okay, ozone layer. Okay, it is a blanket of ozone layer. Okay, Earth is the only planet in the solar system on which life is known to exist. It has what? Right distance from the sun and also it has right temperature, presence of water and also suitable atmosphere. So we call it as blanket of ozone. Okay, then from space the earth appear blue green due to what? A reflection of light from water and also landmass on its surface. From the space the earth appears what? Blue and green color. So due to the reflection of light, the axis of rotation of the earth is not perpendicular to the plane of its orbit. Okay, its axis of rotation is not perpendicular to the plane of the orbit. Okay, then the tilt is responsible for the change of seasons on the earth. The earth has only one moon. Okay, then about Mars, Mangal. The next planet, the first outside the orbit of the earth is Mars. Okay, it is a first outside of the orbit of the planet. Okay, it is a first outside of the orbit of the earth is Mars. Okay, then it appears slightly reddish and therefore it is called what? Red planet. Mars has two small natural satellite also. Okay, Mars has two small natural satellite. Okay, the next planet, the first outside the orbit of earth is called what? Mars. Okay, it appears slightly reddish color and it is also called as what? Red planet. Okay, based on the color we call it as what? Red planet, and the Mars has two small natural satellite also. Okay, it is next to earth. Then Jupiter. Brihaspati, okay? Brihaspati. Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. It is so large that about 1300 Earth can be placed inside this giant planet, okay? The mass of Jupiter is about 318 times that of our Earth. It rotates very rapidly on its axis, okay? Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. It is so large that about 1300 Earth can be placed inside this giant planets, okay? Then the mass of the Jupiter is about what? 318 times that of our Earth. It rotates very rapidly on its axis, okay? Then Jupiter has a large number of satellites. It has faint ring around it, okay? It has one ring around it. See the picture, ma? Jupiter picture figure 17.22. It has what? Faint ring around it. Then you can easily recognize Jupiter. It is quite bright in the sky. So if we observe using the help of telescope, it is easily identified. Okay. Then Saturn, shining. Okay. Jupiter is Saturn, which appears yellowish in color. Okay. Beyond Jupiter is what? Saturn. Okay. Which appear yellowish in color, which makes it unique in the solar system. Okay. It is very unique in the solar system. What makes it unique in the solar system? It has what? Beautiful ring. Okay. These rings are not visible with the naked eye. Okay. You can observe with the help of a small telescope. Saturn also have large number of satellites. Okay. It also have what? Large number of satellites. It is not easily identified by our naked eye. Okay. Using the telescope only you want to observe it. Okay. Then one interesting thing about Saturn is that it is the least dense among all the planet. Okay. Its density is less than that of water. It is very dense. Least dense. Okay. Its density is also less than the water. So you imagine that. Okay. Then Uranus and Neptune. These are the outermost planet of the solar system. They can be seen only with the help of what? Large telescope. But Saturn can see using a small telescope also. But Venus, Uranus and Neptune are seen using what? Large telescope. Okay. Like Venus, Uranus also rotate from east to west. Okay. Then as a result on the orbital motion, it appears to roll on its side. First four planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, are very nearer the Sun than the other four planets that are inner planet. Okay. The first four planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, are much nearer the Sun than the other four planets. They are called what? Inner planet. The inner planets have very few moons. Okay. The planets outside the orbit of Mars, namely Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, are much further off than the inner planet. So we call it as what? Outer planet. What are inner planet? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars are the inner planet. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are what? Outer planet. Okay. They have a ring system around them. The outer planets have what? Ring system around them. The outer planet has also what? Large number of moons also. Okay. Then about some other members of the solar system except these. Okay. These planets, there are some other members of the solar system. Who are they? There are some other bodies which revolve around the sun. Okay. They are also the members of solar system. First one is asteroids. Okay. there is a large gap in between the orbit of Mars and also Jupiter. Okay, this gap is occupied by what? Asteroids. Okay, these gap are occupied by large number of small objects that revolve around the sun. See the picture, ma'am? The Mars and the Jupiter, in between there is a gap. That gap is filled with what? Small object that revolve around the sun. These are called what? Asteroids. Okay. Asteroids can only seen through what? Large telescope like Uranus and Neptune. Okay. Then comets. Comets are also member of our solar system. They revolve around the sun in highly elliptical orbit. Okay. Then, however, their period of revolution around the sun is usually very long. Okay. The period of, see the picture ma, 100 and 232. See the comets position. Comets are also a member of our solar system like asteroids. They revolve around the sun in highly elliptical orbit. Okay. A comet appears generally as a bright head with a long tail. It has bright head and also long tail. Okay. Then the length of the tail grows in size as it approaches the sun. Okay, the tail of the comet is also directed away from the sun. Okay, it has a long tail. The length of the tails also grow in the size as it approaches the sun. Okay, then many comets are known to appear periodically. One of such comet is Halley's comet. Okay, which appear after nearly every 76 years. Okay, it appear nearly 76 years. Halley's comet. Okay, it was last seen in 1986. Okay, then meteors and meteorites. Okay, meteors and meteorites. At night, when the sky is clear and the moon is not there, means you may sometimes see bright streaks of light in the sky. They are commonly known as what? Shooting stars. Although they are not stars, they are called what? Meteors. Okay. A meteor is usually a small object that occasionally enters the Earth atmosphere. At that time, it has what? Very high speed. So, the friction due to atmosphere heat it up. It glows and evaporate quickly. Okay. So, why the bright streak last for a very short time? Some meteors are large and so they can reach the earth before they evaporate completely. So the body that reaches the earth is called what? Meteorite. Okay. At night when the sky is clear and the moon is not there, means what happened? Sometimes we may see what? Bright streaks of light in the sky. What we call that as shooting stars. Although they are not stars, they are called as what? Meteors. Okay. The meteors is usually a small object that occasionally enter into the earth very fast. Okay. Very high speed. So, the friction due to the atmospheric heat, it evaporates quickly. Then, it lasts for very short time. It bright lasts for very short time. So, some meteors are large, so they can reach the earth before they evaporate completely. So, the body reaches the earth is called what? Meteorite. Meteorites help scientists in investigating the nature of materials from which the solar system was formed. Meteorites help the scientists to find or investigate the nature of materials from which the solar system is formed. Then about artificial satellite. Artificial satellite is otherwise called as what? Man-made satellite. There are a number of artificial satellites which are orbiting the Earth. How artificial satellites are different from natural satellite? Artificial satellites are man-made satellite. They are launched from the Earth. They revolve around the Earth much closer than Earth's natural satellite, the Moon. India has built and launched several artificial satellites. Aryabhatta was the first Indian satellite. We all know that, right? Aryabhatta was the first Indian satellite. Some other Indian satellite are INSAT, IRS, Kalpana first, then EDUSAT, etc. Okay. See the picture, ma'am. 17.28. They have given artificial satellite photos. Artificial satellites have many practical applications. They are used for forecasting weather and transmitting television and radio signals. They are helping to forecasting what? Weather, then also transmitting televisions and also radio signals. They are also used for telecommunication and remote sensing. Okay, for that we are using what? Artificial satellite. Okay, because of artificial satellite only we are getting what? Weather report and also television and also radio signals also is based off because of what? Artificial satellite. Okay, that's all about today's topic. Thank you.